Hi, my name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip, and what we have for sale here today is a Caterpillar 315, C like Charlie, L like Linda. The L stands for a long carriage. This, by the way, is just an anti-theft because your batteries are right there. We're going to talk a little bit about the mechanics of this particular machine in the first clip, the operating specs in the second, and we'll run it in the third. The serial number of this particular unit is I'm going to give you the whole serial number. C like Charlie, A, T like Tom, 0315, C like Charlie, L like Linda, C like Charlie, J like John, C like Charlie, 0544. I'm going to leave that last digit blank. Again, we're going to talk about the mechanics of this machine in the first clip, the operating specs in the second. We'll run it in the third. Price on a new machine like this is $165,000 to $175,000. This particular unit has 3,821 hours on a service meter. As far as manufacturers go, Cat's #1 out there in the world of heavy construction mining equipment. This particular machine weighs 36,160 pounds. The widest point, I have to check that, is 8 foot 5 inches. The tallest point is the top of that cab right there at 9.5 feet, and the transportation length from the end of that counterweight all the way to the front of that stick when it's in transport profile is 28 feet. Comparable machines are like maybe a Komatsu PC 160, a John Deere 160, some of the other 16 metric ton machines. As far as the history of this unit goes, this machine, like almost all the machines we purchase, is an original owner Dallas, Texas machine with no rust. I say that because we're in the heart of Texas, so we don't mess around with snow, and we don't mess around with salt or any kind of corrosive, and we're not in a corrosive environment. We're not near the coast, so you'll see some flakes of rust where the paint's knocked off and the rainwater's hit it, but in no way, shape, or form is it pervasive in rust. This machine comes from one of about 30 different contractors and municipalities that we deal with here in the Metroplex. And it should be said that before I purchase any machine, my mechanics, Tank, the guy running the camera right now, and another guy, they go out and thoroughly inspect it. We've been doing it for a lot of years. I've been doing it for 30 years. So they thoroughly inspect it, and if they tell me that everything's good on the tractor, then I go out and I inspect it, and if the money's right, then I write a check. As far as the options go, this machine has got these auxiliary hydraulic lines right here, which are for a coupler or a hydraulic thumb, or they're not really for a breaker. So a lot of people see that and they think they can run a breaker. Those are bi-directional lines, so they go both ways. A direct breaker only goes one way. It's got an air conditioner and a heater that works. It's got these channel bumpers. See these channel guards right here? If you look at another cat, I see that cat excavator over there. It doesn't have these bumper guards right here. This is a nice option to have. It adds a little more stability to the machine and protects it. You've got a battery disconnect switch here, and you've got a if you can get in there, Tank, and show them that you can change it from British Standard to SAE controls or backhoe like controls. Like I say, it's an enclosed cab machine, all the glass is in it. It's got a 12-volt outlet in the cab. Kill it. That's a little compartment right there. You can see that there's no rust in that. That's another option right there. You got vandal control guards right there, or vandal covers. That engine right there is a Cat 3046 It's a 99 horsepower engine. This unit's got a 75 gallon tank, which will run you 12 to 16 hours depending on your operation. All of the fluid levels on this unit are where they should be. There's no leaks on it. Absolutely everything works. Top speed on this unit is 3.5 miles an hour. The undercarriage is about 75%. There's no leaks on the final drives. The final drives have got plenty of power to counter rotate the machine. As far as things wrong with this unit, you got a cover that's dinged up right there a little bit. Oh, the windshield wiper right here for your lower window, not the upper one, but the lower one. You can see something got to it. What else, thing?
That's about it.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this machine that we can see. As far as this bucket goes, this bucket is like a 28-inch bucket. It would be 32 inches if it had the side cutters right here, but it doesn't. It's got a cutting edge welded across the teeth here. It's 36 inches tall, and it's 5 foot deep from the front of that cutting edge right there to the end of that bucket curve. And I would rate this maybe about a 3/4, maybe a half yard, 3/4 yard bucket heat. The dig depth for this machine is 18 foot 8 inches. Maximum reach at ground level from the end of this track here out is 27.5 feet. Maximum dig height is 28 feet. The breakout force for this unit is 27,000 pounds. The maximum lift force for this machine, about 15 foot out at ground level from the front, is about 17,000 pounds. This track is the regular track, the standard track on this excavator. It's 23.5 inches wide. You got 12 foot of track on the ground, and so the PSI rating is about 3.5. What else, Tank?
Let's run it.
We're gonna run it in the next step. All right, so this is the inside of the cab here. There's your hour meter right there. Your air conditioner. That AC is nice and cold. It's about 85 degrees today here in Dallas. There's your radio right there.